Hello everyone. I know it's too late, but let's see. December, third week current affairs. This, as usual, the PDF for this will be available at, in Telegram. Sandeep _Mahajan _Sir, or you can see at Sandeep Mahajan Academy. Apex. It's an app. Okay, Play Store. You can see this. If at all you're using iPhone or anything, just let me know. I'll send you the link. And recently we have started PSIR new batch. So if anyone is interested, you can join. Yes. Given this, the first topic is about MSP. I know it is an economy topic, but every time there is a lot of discussion in the country with respect to minimum support price. Farmers' protest is increasing day by day because of this. They're asking for legalization of minimum support price. So let's see what exactly are we talking about minimum support price. See guys, farmers are vulnerable to market changes. Whenever all the farmers produce more, that means we all got good crop, we will be in loss. Why? Because rates will fall down. We are all in loss, let us say, because of bad climate, rainfall. We did not have enough water. That also leads to crop failure. Crop failure, I am loss. Bumper crop, I am in loss. Why bumper crop? Everyone is producing, so because of that, demand decreases, rates fall down. This was one of the major problems India observed. And many people were thinking twice to grow certain crops, especially rice. If you want to grow rice, you have to invest a lot. And there is no guarantee that I will get it back. At this point of time, India was facing severe food security crisis. And I'm talking about 1965. Remember, we had 1962 war, we had 1965 war. There was huge food security issue in the country. At this point of time, we wanted to give support to our farmers and say, I am there for you. I will give you a minimum price irrespective of the market. Okay? I will give you a minimum guarantee for your crop. This was said by the governments at that time, and they established CACP in 1965. Commission for Agriculture Costs and Prices. Commission for Agriculture Costs and Prices. Now this committee will try to determine how much farmers are investing. That means how much money farmers is spending, plus what is the farm labor. Okay, so they used to use different mechanisms, and on the basis of that they used to calculate the minimum support price. I'll come to the calculation part, okay? They used to give calculations for this minimum support price. For MSP, they started giving their own calculations. Now, all these calculations were sent to cabinet committee, which is headed by Prime Minister himself. And the Prime Minister will tell, yes, these rates are good enough, so let us go with it. So it is Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. Now this is going to look at how exactly we are working on this particular aspect. See, very simple. I'll repeat. You have minimum support price, which will be decided by CACP, Council for Agriculture Costs and Prices. This will send its recommendation to the Prime Minister, that is Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, and Prime Minister will decide, yes, these rates we should give. And remember, MSP will be given to farmer before sowing. That means before I put the seed, I should be aware. For example, if I get to know, I grow rice, I will get this much amount of money. If I grow wheat, I will get this much amount of money. Based on that, I will decide what to grow. So, minimum support price must be given before sowing season. And then, let us say, once we started harvesting, okay, once we started harvesting, that is, we grew the crop and rice is out. Let me tell, minimum support price given is 100 rupees for rice. Okay. So let's say 1000 rupees for the rice. Now what happened? In the market, the price, if it is 900, in the market, if it is 900, then government will purchase at 1000 only. That's why it's called minimum support price. Second, if at all the market price is 1100, then if at all farmers sell to the government, they have to pay 1000. And if at all farmers sell it to the market, then they will get 1100. Farmer have a choice. If you want, you can sell it to government or you can sell it to market, because you are getting more money. So, if at all he sells it to the market, he will get more money. That's it, done. But government is involved in public distribution system, PDS system. Now, rice, wheat, cereals, we should give it to others, correct? When we are giving it to others, when government is giving to others, government has to procure from the farmers. So what government will do? See, I have to give to the poor people. Can you give me rice? We will ask the people. See here, I'll just repeat. Minimum support price told by the government is 1000 and market price is 1100, guys. Now government wants to procure from the farmers to give it to public distribution system. PDS shops will be there, no? Through that I want to give. And if I want to give, I need to take. Now, farmer will see, if I sell it to the government, I will get 1,000. If I sell it to the market, I will get 1,100. So obviously, farmers will give to the market itself. But if everyone gives it to the market, then government cannot distribute it. So what government will do? Government will announce a new price that is called procurement price. And this will be given and collected by Food Corporation of India. And how MSP procurement price will be given? It will be in between MSP and market price. That means in between 1,000 and 1,100. So procurement price may be 1,050, 60. Anything can be there. Okay. So government will fix a price at which they will procure from the market. That is like, in between MSP and market price. Normally, it should be more than MSP and it should be less than market price. So guys, MSP will be given before sowing the crop, whereas procurement price will be given after sowing the crop. Now let us say MSP is 1,000, market price is 900, then procurement will be 1,000 itself. Government will tell, see, I am giving 100 more, so let me have this particular number. They won't reduce, but they will increase. Okay, based on the market price, they will increase. Now, this is being given approximately to 23 crops. Okay, guys, MSP is given. Actually, MSP is given to 22 crops, and for one crop, fair and remunerative price is given. That is sugarcane. Okay, they give fair and remunerative price because sugarcane will be costly and sugarcane farmers earn lot of money. So they give fair and remunerative price for sugarcane farmers, but for others they give minimum support price. So in total, CACP declares for 23 crops. And nowadays, 2 new crops is also added. So MSP is declared for 25 crops. Okay. Officially, it is that, and for 2 crops, they have started giving additionally. So in total for 25 crops, remember the list of this is given in the handout. Please try to go through that and list of MSP crops, including the seasons. Including the seasons is very, very important. If required, we'll just see them quickly. Okay, we'll just see them quickly. Please write down. I want you to write. You will have 7 cereals, and the 7 cereals are paddy, cereals which we consume mostly for carbohydrates. Paddy, wheat, maize, bajra, ragi, jowar, and barley. See here, everyone. Paddy, wheat. Okay. Paddy, wheat, ragi, jowar, bajra, millets, maize, and barley. They go for 5 pulses. 5 pulses. Chana, tur, urad, moong, and masoor. 5 pulses are included. You have 7 oil seeds, guys. Very, very important, guys. Pulses, please remember that. Rapeseed, mustard. Please try to remember this, by heart this. Groundnut, soya bean, sunflower, sesame, safflower, Niger seed. Four commercial crops, guys. 4 commercial crops. Cotton, sugarcane, copra, raw jute. Guys, if you include sugarcane, 23, if you remove sugarcane, 22, plus the other 2 additional crops. Other 2 additional crops are thoria and dehusked coconut. Thoria and dehusked coconut. Okay. Now, guys, what is the actual issue? Let us look into it. Okay. Please take screenshot if you want. Now, guys, how does CACP try to give calculation? Okay. CACP will consider cost of production. Cost of production. Okay. So what exactly is cost of production? We try to say COP. Okay. Cost of production, which includes A2 plus family labor. I'll explain. Please note this. Cost of production Okay. See guys, what is A2? A2 basically means all costs paid by farmer. All costs paid by farmer. Like seeds. Okay. Fertilizers. Seeds are important. Fertilizers are important. He took pesticides. He went for irrigation. All this comes into picture. A2 plus here other laborer costs. If anyone from outside has come and worked in my agricultural land, that money will also be included. And it will also consider family labor. That means, let us say, lot of times, if I have agricultural land, if I work in the agricultural land, or if my family members work in the agricultural land, we won't pay to them, but their money or their time should also be included. So like, unpaid family members cost. Okay guys, so CACP will go for cost of production. They will go for A2 plus family labor. Once they get a number for this, let us say these two together, they got 100 rupees or 1000 rupees. Okay. Now what they will do, CACP will tell, I will consider cost of production, that is A2 plus family labor into, okay, right, family labor plus 50%, additionally 50%. Now what is this value? Cost of production value is 100 or 1000. 50% is 500. So in total, they will be given 1500 rupees. This is how MSP is calculated in the country. Okay, guys? This is how MSP is calculated in the country. Now, there was farm distress in the country. Lot of farmers committed suicide in India. When lot of farmers committed suicide, it became a very big issue for India. It was at this point of time, Indian government realized it is very essential for us to set up another committee and look at farmers' problem. At this point of time, Swaminathan, MS Swaminathan, who is a father of Green Revolution, was called. And then he told, see, fundamental problem is price, money that you are giving. Increase the number of crops for MSP. Second, increase the cost as well, because you are not including everything. And then Swaminathan gave his formula. Swaminathan gave his formula. So it's known as Swaminathan formula. And what Swaminathan said, he went for C2. This term is very important, C2. Now in C2, they include A2. All costs plus family labor plus he told, let us say you have a tractor, you have some equipments, machine, something. On all those, interest you should calculate. Interest on capital assets. Okay, interest on capital assets must be done. Plus, you have to calculate rent. Okay, rent paid or rental value. For example, if at all, in my agricultural land, it's mine only. I am growing crops. In case, if I had given this land to someone else, then what will I do? I would take rent. So that rental value must also be included. Interest on capital assets, rent paid or rental value must also be included. Now you will get a different value for this. So Swaminathan said MSP must be C2 plus 50%. MSP must be how much? C2 plus 50%. That means you have to include all this and give 50%. This is of Swaminathan. Government MSP of Swaminathan is this. MSP of government, if I take, it is cost of production plus 50%. So, if we calculate this for wheat, okay, I'll give one example. Wheat, what is government giving? And if at all we go by Swaminathan committee report, what will we get? If we see, government price is 2275, and if I go for Swaminathan, I'll get 2478. Okay, barley, if I take, if I go for government, it is 1850, and if at all I am going for Swaminathan, I am going to give 2421. Can you see the prices are huge? So this is where farmers are protesting. We want Swaminathan committee's recommendations to be implemented. I hope you get a point here. Now farmers' protest led to government setting up a committee under Charanjit Singh Channi. Recently, a committee has been set up. Charanjit Singh Channi committee has been set up, and it is a parliamentary committee on agriculture. Okay, it is a parliamentary committee on agriculture, and it has given some suggestions. These suggestions are for mains, guys. Till now, what I explained is for prelims. The suggestions are very simple. One, Charanjit Singh is telling, go for legal guarantee of MSP. That means if MSP is not paid, then you can go to the court. Okay, legal guarantee basically means what? Whenever for any reason, if this is not given, then you are liable. That is what they want to do. Okay, so that farmers will be comfortable and farmers will go for this. And one of the basic problem Punjab and Haryana farmers are facing and creating is stubble burning. I hope you recollect. So one of the basic problem is what? Stubble burning. And how to reduce it? They burn, nothing is available. So what they tell, this should be procured by government. Okay. So all this stubble should be purchased by the government, and government want to use it for biofuels. Okay, government wants to use it for biofuels. But remember, for procurement, transportation will be there, correct? From the farmland, I want to send it to the government, and Charanjit Singh committee says this transportation cost should be given by the government. This transportation cost must be given by the government. Okay. Then, as of now, PM Kisan, under this program, as you are aware, government gives 6,000 rupees to the farmer per year. The committee has recommended that it should become 12,000. You should double it, is what they are trying to tell. Okay. Then guys, fine. They're also saying lot of farmers in the country are under debt. We should go for debt waiver. That means all the loans of the farmers should be paid back by the government. Earlier, this was very big. Nowadays, people are not worried about it. Fine. And for small farmers and marginal farmers, whoever has less than 2 hectares land, okay, less than 2 hectares land, these two, there must be, for these people, there must be compulsory crop insurance. Okay, anywhere, if at all the farmers have less than 2 acres land, then they should go for compulsory crop insurance. See guys, like National Commission for SCs, National Commission for STs, they are proposing there must be a national commission to look after minimum wages for minimum wages of farm laborers. Minimum wages of farm laborers. Okay. They have also said, guys, today there is Department of Agriculture, okay, Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Okay. So today you have Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. So they have told, add the term farm laborers also, because these are excluded. Agriculture includes farmers who have their land, laborers who come and work as well. Even their welfare should be taken care. This is what the recommendations basically are. Okay. See, one of the basic problem I am facing is why there is consistent delay is, if I have to do the entire video in one stretch, there is lot of gaps, and I'm not convinced enough because I'm giving complete justification. There will be one or two topics which requires in-depth analysis. And most importantly, December, Jan and all, this is the time when more number of questions will come. So we will try to upload videos of important issues. All issues will be covered. Don't worry about it. But what I'll be doing, rather than giving one video of December 3rd week, I will make it 2 to 3 videos, so that in case if I want to give more time, it would be easy and it will not delay as well. 1.5 to 2 hours at a stretch if I have to do, and even if we are clubbing, it is not coming in a proper manner. So hope you understand. Fine. So I'll take 2 to 3 issues as of today. Let us see how well we can complete it. 6. The next issue is associated with internal security threats. Crime and criminal tracking network and systems. CCTNS, very important issue. Crime and criminal tracking network and systems. What is it? See guys. In India, let us say in a city, Hyderabad, some crime has occurred and there is a criminal. Okay. Now this criminal escapes to Bangalore. He does another crime. Then he will go to Chennai. He will do another crime. Hyderabad is different state, Bangalore is different state, Chennai is different state, and police comes under state. One state is not coordinating with another state. And in a country like India, if at all a criminal is escaping from one place to another place easily, and I don't know anything about him, it is very difficult for me. So, using today's technology, I will be integrating all the data. That means, if a crime has occurred, that pictures, investigation report, everything will be made available in a system. And that will be made available for all the states in India, all the states and union territories in India. For example, if they get a person, right? If they get a person and they will check his background, they will try to put it immediately, they will get to know who this person is, if there is any criminal background about this person. Second, nowadays, with the help of AI, the photo images of the people can be recognized properly. With that, what happens whenever I am walking? Let me say my photo is there. Whenever I am walking in a railway station, the cameras that are there can detect me and indicate it to the officer that this guy is in the wanted list. So he is moving in this area. Police can come and catch him. This system can be done. And remember, guys, mobile phones, lot of kidnapping, lot of other things, they use mobile phones as their net. Now, what I'll do, I will go steal someone's mobile phone, use it for criminal activity, and then return it back. And when I go and see that person, like, he will tell, sir, I am different. I don't know who used. Bikes as well. When it comes to chain snatching, all these issues, bikes are used, and most of these are stolen bikes. So when we talk about this particular thing, what will happen? Everywhere it is integrated, and all the FIRs, investigating details, everything will be online. The moment it is online, let us say I lost my bike yesterday and crime occurred next day, that means the stolen bike is used by that person. And this guy will be said innocent. This is how we try to deal with the issues. So, this is a network system in India where I can track records of criminals across the states. It is one area or one system where all the data is available. Second important thing I want you people to know, similar to this, earlier we had NAT grid. NAT grid. This is National Intelligence Grid. Here what happens? You have RAW, you have CBI, you have IB, you have ED, okay, you have state polices, and everywhere, everyone will be collecting some intelligence data. Okay, remember, everyone will be monitoring and collecting some intelligence data. Now, this intelligence data, if you do not share with everyone, then what is going to happen? The data is useless. Correct? Data is useless. So, at this particular point, NAT grid was established. So, if I get any information, I will put it. Everyone will put it in that. And then we get to know, acha, this guy is planning for this terror attack in this region, so we need to catch him. It will be very easy for me to find. This is what we do with respect to NAT grid. Okay, NAT grid is about National Intelligence Grid, whereas this is about the criminals who are there in this particular areas. Okay, then guys, Disaster Management Amendment Bill 2024. Okay, Disaster Management Amendment Bill 2024. Okay, see guys, India was monitored by Disaster Management Act 2005. Okay, India was monitored by Disaster Management Act 2005. Under this, there was National Disaster Management Authority headed by Prime Minister, State Disaster Management Authority, District Disaster Management Authority. Prime Minister, Chief Minister, and IAS officers used to head it. Okay, and under this act, there was National Executive Committee and State Executive Committees. Under this act, there was National Executive committee and state executive committee. So it will prepare the plan and it used to give the plan to these groups and this used to implement. Now they have told you don't do any plans. The planning and implementation will be done by NDMA, SDMA directly. Okay. And they have tried to give more powers to NDMA and SDMA rather than giving it to executive committees. And most importantly, guys, the bill is talking about a separate urban disaster management authority. Okay, urban disaster management authority specifically for all the state capitals. Just recollect, Kerala had floods, Bangalore had floods, Mumbai had floods, Chennai had floods, Vijayawada had floods, Delhi had floods. Almost every state capital is having one or the other disasters. So it is at this point of time, disaster management authority is telling, okay, district level you do differently, but urban area should be different. Why? The reason for this is, urban area is having a different set of infrastructure. Today, India is growing. And due to this, urban problem, especially cities problem are different. See, some district will be there. Okay, let's say Mysore, or let us say Hubli, let us say Vishakhapatnam, and let us say some other Bhuvaneshwar, capitals you leave. But if you take some normal districts, Agra, Raebareli, in those areas, flooding is not seen. Correct? Cities, flooding is seen. The reason is, city infrastructure is completely different from normal districts. So, a separate urban disaster management authority must be established for the state capitals where there are municipal corporations. Not only this, not only state capitals, even when you have certain municipal corporations, you can go for it in a different manner. So, urban areas should get disaster management authority is what this bill is trying to tell. Guys, national government sets up National Disaster Relief Force. Similarly, they tell response force. SDRF can be set up. State Disaster Response Force must be set up, and that will be done by the state government, is what they are trying to tell. Okay, guys, these two are very, very important for you. Okay, these two are very, very important for you. So, after these issues, I will immediately give you other videos as well. We will see one after the other. Okay, but just try to complete the aspects, guys. Now will be faster. You should not be behind. And PT 365, I will be doing. I will be giving those videos in YouTube and app as well. So, if at all you want to see them, if not here, I will be uploading them quickly in the app, so you can download the app and see them. Fine. Thank you.